Hello, welcome to vlog number 2. Say hi. She's just got, and I've just given her, it's like basically a sausage roll but for dogs, and she's devouring it. So cute. Yeah, I just thought I would check in. I might just try and do like a little bit each day. I'm just catching up. I say catching up, rewatching Grey's Anatomy for maybe the 6th time, possibly. But yeah, I am currently working full-time at the minute. Not the best job in the world. I'm doing customer service for a telecoms provider. Look at her. But you know what, when you've been out of work for like a year and a half and you're trying to set up your business and your aim is to move to Paris, you're going to take any job that you can. I am fortunate enough that I'm picking it up really quickly, and it's a company that are keen to progress people quite quickly through the company as well. So once you've passed your 6-month probation, they kind of expect you to be at the level to be able to move up and progress as to whether you're a team leader or you can move to a different role within the company or things. So I'm hoping kind of within the next sort of 6 to 12 months, ideally, I've done recruitment for the past like 6 years, so ideally would want to kind of go back into that field just because I've got so much more experience in that and it's better money, so that will help in terms of funding Emmy and funding me moving to Paris. So that's the hopes and dreams. Today was a day. It just was a day. We're getting trained on doing like bereavement calls. The training room was just so warm. The windows opened like a crack. There was just no air in. We're right near the airport, so every 2 minutes I just seen a new plane fly off into the sky. So I was just getting so jealous. But it was kindly reminding myself that I go to Paris in 7 weeks today. So I just kept thinking, 7 weeks, that'll be me. 7 weeks, that is going to be me on that plane. So yeah, it's, like I said, not the greatest job, but the team's great. All the staff and everything are like so friendly. I've got private healthcare again, which is just amazing. And I've got dental care. So that just makes like such a big difference for me. And yeah, I'm just honestly so motivated to just sort my life out and save to move to Paris, save to launch the business, get more samples made, you know, book photo shoots, all of that amazing good stuff. So yeah, that's basically what I'm working towards. That is my motivation. Isn't it, Dory? Dory? Let me kiss. Although I don't know why I'm asking this one. She's just had that treat. Kiss. Oh, okay. Oh, she's come this side. Hi. Oh, you say hi? She's so cute. So yeah, anyways, that is my Monday. It is just, it's been a typical Monday, typical traffic. Just like I say, dull training day, very warm training room, so it was just really hard to like concentrate throughout the day. But it is what it is. I had a cute outfit on. I look a mess right now because it's been a day. But let me see if I can swap the camera angle. That's a no, it won't let me swap the camera angle. Is what it is. I have a cute roll neck jumper on, jeans, and then I had really cute red shoe boots on to match the red lip, and I just felt like casual glam. Come here, give me a kiss. Right, come on, give me a kiss and then we'll end it for today because there's not much else to report. Give me a kiss. There's a good girl. See you tomorrow. Hello and welcome to, what day is it? Wednesday. And on Wednesdays we wear pink, so I'm wearing this cute new top from River Island that has the sweetest feather cuffs. However, main issue with this is like the fluffy bit in between the actual feathers have gone all over my black trousers, so I looked cute and scruffy today in work, so that was fun. And Dory's just, yes, that's exactly where we want to sit. I have a super king size bed and she chooses always to be right there on my knee. I am just jumping on because I didn't do anything yesterday in terms of an update. Today, health-wise, I've been struggling really a lot. You can see I've got so many breakouts, like on the middle of my nose, all around my chin. I've got like a bit here on my jaw, and I was just getting a few of these under control, and now a few more have broke out, and it's so frustrating. And I think it's just hormones have just been absolutely everywhere. Stress levels have been a bit here, there, and everywhere the past week as well, just with life. So yeah, that's not fun. But it is what it is. We move forward, don't we? But I was supposed to get my first payday tomorrow from this new job that I've got, and it's the first payday that I will have had in a year and 6 months. It's quite sickening that it's honestly been that long since I've... Oh, sorry, that was Dory nudging my arm up. You know, you do you. You just, yeah, okay. Glad I got done. She's off again. Yeah, it's mad that it's been a year and 6 months since I've had like an actual paycheck, and it's just so crazy. And I honestly, it's not through a lack of trying. I was applying for so many different job roles at so many different levels, and I'm just so grateful that I finally got it. By the way, this is a TV aerial that I don't need, so I have to tape it down, and I'm just waiting for frames to arrive so I can put some frames of Paris artwork that I've got. So if you're wondering what that weird black tape thing is on the wall, that's that. Anyways, completely got sidetracked there because that's all I can notice in the video. But yeah, I finally have a job, finally got first paycheck. It was due tomorrow. However, I think Revolut bank account works quite similar in terms of Monzo, where you get paid the day early, and I literally left work at 5 o'clock, and by the time I sat in my car at like 2 minutes past 5, ping, notification from Revolut, you've been paid. So many emotions went round. It's so hard to like... I need a Starbucks. That was my first treat to myself. Just process the emotions of just being like so incredibly happy that I finally have like money in my account that I've worked hard for. It's been a year and a half since I've had like an actual paycheck come into my account, so I'm like so happy, so excited, but then like overcome with emotions because it's like, oh my god, my first paycheck in a year and a half. Like, it's a lot. It's just, it's wild, you know? So obviously the first thing I done was buy Dory some treats and a new toy. Obviously, like, what kind of dog mother would I be if I didn't do that? She's looking up at me. Dory. And then got myself a Starbucks. My go-to is a white chocolate, hot chocolate, extra hot with a shot of caramel, no cream. It's delicious. And then I got my dad a gift card just to say thank you, because he helped me in terms of putting up all the clothing rails on my wall. We had a few issues where 2 of them fell off, so he's had to like redo it, make them stronger, etc. So it's been a lot of back and forth the past 2 weeks in terms of sorting that out. So I'm like so grateful that he done that, and Starbucks is like his favourite thing. So yeah, got him that gift card. And now I'm like, I need a minute, I need to breathe. Oh, I forgot bath salts. Just remembered. I was going to get myself bath salts and I completely forgot. Anyways, but yes, I'm just having a minute. I'm chilling out. I had a couple of parcels, which was exciting to arrive home to. I've just got some new curtains for the room, and some shoes. However, I don't like the boots that I ordered, so they're going to get returned, which is a shame, but it does mean I just get to shop again. So yeah, I just need to take like a hot minute before I go absolutely wild and purchase everything that I've had my eye on for the past year and a half. So I just need to take it slow. Next week I've got a ticket. There's a couple of brands are doing like sample sales in Trafford Plaza at Trafford Centre, and Sophia Webster is one of them, and I am, oh my god, so excited. She's probably my second favourite shoe designer. So I'm really, really excited to see what I can pick up when I go next week. So I'm trying to like not go crazy this week in terms of online shopping, because I want to see what I can pick up in that sale. So yeah, I need to just like breathe and just chill and have a minute and not go like absolutely crazy. I really need to itch the back of my head, and she's decided to like rest her head on my arm, so I'm gonna swap. You can stare at Dory whilst I itch the back of my head. I had ordered a little mini tripod just so it's easier for me to hold my phone for recording as well, and it came damaged, so that too needs to be returned. But oh my goodness, I've been paid actual money that I have worked hard for. It's all mine, and I have so many bills to pay, but I'm still leaving myself with enough left over to treat myself, because my God, do I deserve to treat myself after not having a paycheck for a year and a half, and just for the sheer, stress and heartbreak that I've been through the past like 4.5 months. I deserve some shoe shopping, But I am most excited I am officially booking my flights for Paris. The hotel has already been booked. That was booked like 2 months ago. So I just need to book the flights, and I think I'm going to book them tonight. It's annoying because last month it was like £57 return flights, and it's now 127. So it's so annoying. I wish I just asked to like lend money or something just to book them so they were there, but it is what it is. So yeah, £127 for a return flight still isn't that bad, so I really can't complain too much. And I'm going to Paris, so I'm definitely not complaining too much. And yeah, a lot of my pay is going to go towards the spends for that. And then I'll just put a little bit extra in my October pay. So I'm super, super excited for Paris. Super excited for the Sophia Webster sample sale. I'm just so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself for finally like getting a job, getting an income, all of that good stuff. And I've had to fight through quite a lot of health issues today. I had like a consistent headache, really bad fatigue. I was being stabbed left, right and centre within my ovaries, but it was like into my hip joints and like my inner thighs. So it was just really, really painful and really uncomfortable, literally like all day. But I'm just so glad I made it into work because okay. Is someone disturbing your sleep? Someone making noises outside? Yeah. So sassy. I don't know where she gets it from. But anyways, that is my Wednesday update. I shall see you tomorrow. Bye. So today is Saturday. I have to really think about that for a second. And I am sort of getting a cold, which is not fun. So my nose is getting a bit bunged up. The back of my throat is getting really scratchy, so it's doing my head in. So just having such a chill day today. I think my body just needs a little bit of rest. It's just been non-stop for the past month or so now since I started my new job. And I'd had like so many things planned over the weekends as well, so I'm just taking today to just chill, rest, catch up on TV. Inside Out 2 is out, so that's going to be like my evening watch tonight, which I'm really looking forward to because I never got a chance to go and see it in cinema, and I loved the original film. But it's actually reminded me about an old therapist that I had, and everything's sort of stemming in because this week the therapist that I used, I'm trying to think, I think it was last year, most amazing woman ever. She's a lady called Sarah, and at the time I was having sessions with her to help with coming to terms with just the grief and loss of myself, my body confidence, just everything in terms of my health and everything that like my endometriosis had caused, trying to find acceptance in that and what my present life looked like and how I can learn to just accept what I've been through, learn from what I've been through, and learn to love myself again, learn to find that inner confidence within my body, learn how to just enjoy fashion again and find ways to style my body as to how it looks now. And it took a while, but I've noticed like the past few weeks, I do think going through the breakup and then getting a new job, I've just seen it as a fresh start. No one knows me there. They didn't know, obviously a few people know like what's gone on the past few months and whatnot, but it just was a fresh start where I could be like, okay, let's finally wear these really nice clothes that I have in the wardrobe. Let's finally display the 70 pairs of heels that I own, love and treasure to pieces. So I've just been kind of forcing myself to do that, get up that bit earlier, make that bit more of an effort with my outfits and stuff, and it's just been such a game changer for me. I just feel so much more confident, so much more just happier and in tune with myself, getting back into styling outfits, just getting back into like wearing my heels every day. I won't lie, I'm enjoying all of the compliments in work. Everyone is like waiting to see what pair of shoes I'm going to be wearing the next day and stuff. So I'm also challenging myself to like try and not outfit repeat with any of the shoes. I'm going to try and display the full 70 over the next few weeks, and then we can start repeating. But it is just given me like a new little foundation of confidence within myself and my fashion, and I absolutely love that for me, I won't lie. But I am still going through a lot in terms of grief and the loss of the engagement with my ex and everything, and the loss of where I was at in terms of like trying to launch my business and different things like that. And it is a very what is going on in my life right now, and I'm so happy with the job that I've got. It's obviously not the career that I want in the slightest, but I'm happy to have a Monday to Friday form of structure. I'm happy to be earning my own money again, all of that. So I am deeply, deeply grateful for the role that I have. However, it's not the end goal. So I had basically made the decision to basically get back into therapy. And I thought with the work that I'd done last year with Sarah in terms of helping me find that inner confidence within my body again, I thought she'd be perfect to help me through this as well. And I've had emails this week confirming that she's like really happy to work together again. So she's just coordinating now with my Bupa healthcare, which again, extremely lucky to have back in my life. I've got that all covered with work. So really, really excited and looking forward to getting back into therapy with her, and hoping that she can just help me through this next sort of chapter of my life. And I think I've got enough sort of sessions to cover me till the end of the year, so hopefully it times out to lead me into ending the year on a high. Well, might not be the biggest high, but if it's a little bit higher than where I'm at now, it will be a win. So yeah, really looking forward to that. So I just thought I'd share that. And yeah, it's just I'm just really looking forward to it. I'm just I'm happy that I've took the step to move forward, work on myself again, work on getting my life back in order, getting myself back on track with everything. I want to start slowly being able to work on Emmy and getting the 5-piece collection that I want to like launch with. I want to start getting that together. Financially, I'm not going to lie, I've racked up a little bit of debt over the past year by not having a regular income. So my main focus is to have kind of like that cleared by the end of this year, which I'm on track to do. So again, it's like new year, fresh start kind of vibes are going to be happening, where I can then truly start putting money and just all of my energy back into working on Emmy and getting that business up and running. So I'm really, really excited, really looking forward to that. I've actually just been watching on Disney Plus In Vogue, the 90s, and I'm finding it so inspiring. And I'm so desperate to like get loads of designs out and start working on the collection. And I'm just like, no, just no. Take a breath. They're like, don't do it. We're not in a position yet where we can just, start doing it. So again, it's trying to give myself tools of just having a breath and not rushing into it, even though I'm like desperate to get going again, and I'm desperate to start feeling like I really am truly working towards like my lifelong dream goal of having my own fashion brand. I need to just take it bit by bit and really take my time with it, not rush anything, because I need to kind of figure out financially. Well, I need to figure out the financials first, to then figure out roughly when in the year I will be able to officially launch the 5-piece collection. And that will then help me decide which designs to go for. So there's a lot of time and effort needs to go into it, and I'm just trying to keep drilling it into myself. Don't rush it, take a breath, like take your time. And I also want to be doing it with a really clear mind, hence why I've opted to go back into therapy to help me through everything, because I just think I'm still not. I feel like there's bits of me that's kind of accepted what's happened in terms of my relationship, but then I'm still having quite a few days where I'm like, it all just seems like a really big blur and all of that. So I just think I really need to work through the grief of all of that before I can have a clear mind to work on Emmy. Otherwise it just won't work, and I need it to work. I want it to work so much. So yeah, I'm really hoping, well, not hoping, I know that it will work, because I never thought I would have been able to find body confidence ever again after all of the surgeries and the weight gain that endometriosis and the surgeries had caused. And I'm in a place where I'm like just wearing outfits because I love the outfits, and I'll still have days where I'm like, I feel awful, I feel like I look awful. However, my outfit's on point, the shoes are on point, the styling is on point, and that's still tons of progress from where I was like a year ago, 2 years ago. So I'm just appreciating like all the little wins with it. So yeah, really looking forward to starting therapy with Sarah again, and I just really hope that she can help me just navigate this new chapter in my life, get me to just, find myself again within all of this chaos, help me just start realigning my goals, what I truly want to work towards in all of that. And just knowing how well we worked together last year, I really truly believe in my heart that we're going to be able to do that in therapy together. So yeah, really looking forward to that. I'm hoping we can start soon, because I have a lot of anxiety building up already, because next week I just know is going to be like a really tough week. On the 3rd of October, it should be our 2-year anniversary of being engaged. The 4th of October will be the 5-month anniversary of the breakup, and the 6th of October should have been our 7-year anniversary. So yeah, they're going to be some tough days. I have thankfully booked myself in to a Sophia Webster sample shoe sale on the 3rd, and there's a Reese sample sale as well, so I'm hoping to pick up like a really nice coat and either 1 or 2 pairs of shoes. She says I'm probably going to be emotionally crying quite a lot and end up purchasing more, but we'll see how we go. And then on the 6th of October, me, my best friend, and then 2 of her other best friends are going to see Burlesque in theatre. We're going to go for lunch and everything beforehand, have a little cheeky glass of champagne. So I've got things booked in that will hopefully be like a really good distraction, but I just know I'm probably not going to sleep all that great that week, and there's just going to be a lot of anxiety and all that fun stuff. So I'm hoping to get therapy and sort of ASAP to help me navigate all of that. But yeah, so this all stemmed from me mentioning Inside Out. So an old therapist, not Sarah, she had suggested that I watch Inside Out, which as a Disney lover I was like, okay, don't I need to ask me twice? And it was because part of the movie, it's like Riley is finding what her true values are, like her core values, and they change over time and this, that, the other. And it was basically just have a task to really, really just delve into that within myself as well. And I always find it really helpful and useful. So I think because I'm going through such a drastic change in life, I think watching Inside Out 2, I'm hoping will perform quite similar for me in terms of therapy wise. Watching Inside Out 1, how it helped me find my core values, what I can do to work towards them, etc. I'm hoping something similar is going to happen when I watch the second one today. So I'm going to have my journal next to me. I'm going to be taking notes like an absolute geek. But again, I'm hoping something positive comes from me watching that film. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm just looking forward to just completely chilling and relaxing, giving my body rest. Tomorrow I'm doing another car boot to get rid of some of this stuff that we'd bought for the house that was in storage, etc. And then again, I'll probably just chill out that afternoon. Dory is with her dad this weekend. I think she comes back Sunday, so that'll be a nice little return for me, because as nice as it is to have the whole super king size bed to myself, I do actually miss having the little snuggles with her. So yeah, I always miss her when she's away, but it just makes the return together just that much sweeter. So yes, looking forward to getting Dory back, full of snuggles and everything. I'm pushing myself in terms of posting like outfit of the days on Instagram stories, and then I think on a Friday I'm just going to do like an actual post of like the outfit of the days that week. So again, just slowly pushing myself to do more in terms of fashion and styling, and just feeling that bit more confident about myself and what. And yeah, I'm trying to think what other updates there are. I had my first paycheck. We talked about that, I think. I'm just playing with the phone case because this doesn't fit in the tripod, annoyingly. It's very Emily in Paris. Speaking of Paris, that is what I've done this week. I've officially booked my flights. So I go 11th of November just for one night, to come back on the 12th, but it's like 2 full days and 1 night because I've done first and last flight. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited just to get back to Paris. I don't even care how much spends I'm going with it at this point. I'm just so excited to be there and just explore, again, further areas that I've not really explored. I've still not been to the Opera House, so that is 1000% on my list. And then I'm debating what to do, because I want to stay up for the like 1 a.m. Eiffel Tower sparkle, and I just, obviously in terms of safety, because I'm going to be by myself, I know I'm going to get like a taxi to and from places at night time, rather than risking getting on the Met or walking around by myself and stuff. So like that bit I'll be fine. But there's like a riverboat like dinner and cruise thingy, and I've done the boat tour before and it's lovely, but you can do it, I think it's like 9:45, so I'll see like the 10 and possibly the 11 o'clock sparkle, but then it's where do I go from there to wait for the 1 a.m. Eiffel Tower sparkle? We're unsure, so I need to start working on getting a bit of an itinerary together, but I don't want to make it like too strict. I just want to walk around and explore. Like, I've seen so much of Paris and I've done all the touristy attractions and stuff now. Like, I just want to explore around the streets and just get myself not lost, but like lost within it. So yeah, I've just broke this case, so that's annoying, but we can save glue. That's what save glue is for. And yeah, I've read a couple more chapters of my book today, and funnily enough, the chapters was all about the grief. So seems the universe is just sending me little signs, I believe, because I'm obviously trying to work through the grief of the relationship, but although this is talking about the grief of my health, the points of grief still stand, the 5 stages of grief still stand. So it's been kind of insightful reading that this morning, and it's awful because I've actually spotted a few spelling mistakes in this book, so I'm really annoyed at myself with that. it is what it is. It's out on Amazon now. There's not much I can do about it. But it's so weird. It's like I'm reading someone else's story. I've genuinely have come such a long way since writing this book. Like, such a long way. It's just so crazy. And I'm like a quarter way through the book, so I've got loads to go. But yeah, it just feels like I'm reading someone else's story at the minute and not 100% mine, and it's just wild. But yeah, it's still one of my proudest moments in the world. But yeah, that is basically the update. I don't think I'm going to end up recording much tomorrow unless I have like a grand return with Dory, because I'm not going to record anything at the car boot. But yes, this may just be like the final little update from this week. Slowly but surely getting more used to speaking to a camera and looking in the camera. Hopefully you've noticed that, because I'm trying really, really hard to look in that little dot rather than the screen. Also, if you're seeing plasters, the gel for some reason, and I'm really annoyed because I paint my own nails and have done the past few months, I haven't had this issue at all, but the gel, when I've got out of the bath, has just completely snapped off 2 nails, and they feel a little bit, because I generally have quite weak nails, so I thought I'll bandage them up because I'm not doing my nails until next Saturday. So we're just going to look a bit of a state with these plaster fingers, but it is what it is. But yeah, slowly getting used to talking to a camera. The only issue is because I've moved back home now with the parents. I mean, they're both practically deaf anyway, so I don't think they'd be able to hear me chit-chatting away to myself in the camera, but you do just feel that sense of like nervousness and embarrassment that if they can hear, they're probably like, what the hell is she doing? But I'm slowly just going to be like, whatever, I'm just going to live my life and do it that way. Oh God, I had the most beautiful phone call with a customer yesterday. I'm not going to go into too much detail because it takes me about 20 minutes to do that. But he was an elderly man, and he rang to let us know that his wife had passed, and I was sorting out some forms on the account for him, and I'd basically said, it takes a couple of minutes. Do you want me to pop you on hold, or would you rather sit and I'll give you a bit of small talk? And he went, oh, if you wouldn't mind a bit of small talk. And he'd basically let me know that his wife had passed on the Monday, and I was basically like the first person he'd spoke to since. And I was like, oh my God, you've like barely spoke to anyone for 4 days. Like, it was just so sad. So I ended up having like a 40-minute phone call with him, and after sort of talking back and forth, he'd said that, they didn't have kids, but both of their families had all pretty much passed, and he was like all alone, and but he just was so happy because she'd lived a long, happy life. And oh God, it just, I bawled my eyes out at the end of it, and everyone on the floor was like walking over like, are you all right? Don't let people get to you, like, don't take things to heart. And I was like, no, it's fine, it was beautiful. Because he'd said that they had travelled, they'd lived, they'd laughed, and they'd loved. And it just was like, oh my God, it was so, so beautiful. And he was so appreciative of that I just took time to just sit and talk with him. And I just went that bit above and beyond of what he'd originally asked to rang up for. He'd asked to speak to my manager. He gave her amazing feedback about me, which is so adorable, and I'm so grateful for it, especially because I'm new in the role. That obviously helps me so much. And he was like, I see great things in your life. I wish you all the success, joy and happiness in your life because you deserve it. He was like, just live life to the fullest, do whatever makes you happy. And it just was honestly probably the most wholesome interaction I'll probably ever have, genuinely. And I said that to him, and then I was like, I'm going to treasure this phone call for probably the rest of my entire life. And he said that he too was treasuring every minute of the call, and he'd held on to it dearly for the rest of his life as well. And oh my God, it just was so beautiful. So I can't help but think about that customer now this weekend as well, because he just was such a sweetheart. But again, it just was just reiterating of, life is so short. 1 minute you're there, 1 minute you're gone. And, you really do just need to do what makes you happy. Forget about others, forget about if something's embarrassing, forget about if it's not something what someone else would do. What you want, wear what you want, like that. Everyone loves me in work and can't wait to see what shoes I wear. But I've had comments of, God, how do you do that? How do you wear them? How can you blah blah blah? Oh, I could never. And I was like, well, that's why you don't. I can wear heels all day. That's why I do. I enjoy it. They're comfier for me. They look nicer. You know, all the amazing reasons. But just, yeah, speaking to him and just hearing how much like he's loved, you know, his late wife, and how they'd really just lived their life and for them, and they weren't, you know, they didn't fall into the pressure of society or people around them for having kids or anything like that. Obviously that hugely resonated with me, because I've had so many comments over the years of, oh my God, why are you not having kids? Like, it's so bizarre. You'd be a great mum and da da da. So what? Doesn't mean I have to have them just because I'd be a good mum. So it really resonated with me, and it was just nice to know that there are other people out there that has made that choice. And it was just the way he said that they travelled, they lived, they laughed, and they loved. Like, I just think that little bit will stick with me forever, because I just feel like that's my goal. That's your goal in life: to be loved, to love, to laugh, to smile, to travel the world, to experience new things. So yeah, it was just such a wholesome interaction that I'm just going to hold so dearly in my life, and I'm just going to remember it in times if I go to question anything I do. I'm just going to be like, no, do it for me. I want to do it. I'm going to make myself happy by doing it, so I'm doing it. Hence why I'm going to be working on my dress business, working on moving to Paris. All of that is going to bring me joy in it. I think it's just going to make me the best version of myself that I think I possibly could be. And I suppose at the end of the day, that's what we all want to try and work towards, just being the best version of you. So yeah, this is still a bit daunting, but I'm going to take you on the ride. And like I say, slowly but surely I'm going to get more comfortable with talking to a camera with a bright light shining in my face to try and cover up the 1,000 spots that's on my face. I keep getting them here, just under my jawline, all over my chin. I've got a beautiful one here. But again, it's just all been due to not sleeping great, stress and all of that. But again, it is what it is. I'm only human. Do you know what I mean? I'm only human. I can only do what I can do, and I'm just slowly improving my skincare routine to help along the way. But yeah, that's it. That's for me for this chaotic week. And I will see you next week, I guess. Bye.